Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I noticed like a lot of YouTubers have been doing this story time. And so I wanted to do a story time, a really quick one. I'm not going to make it a very long drawn out one so you don't have to pull up, get your coffee or anything like that. I'm going to keep it really, really short. So I wanted to talk about a situation. This is a stalker story, as you can see by the title, obviously. This happened years ago. Um, at the time, I was living in Atlanta, and to be exact, I was actually living in Stone Mountain, Georgia. So, um, I was working at this Blockbuster. Now, you know, this was a long time ago, guys. A long time ago, if I'm talking about Blockbuster. I was working at Blockbuster, and I used to work there like during the day. It was like my second job. So I worked there like in the mornings, and I had another job, that I used to work like in the afternoons into the evening. So there was this fella that used to come into this Blockbuster. And just side note, I wanted to tell you. So this particular Blockbuster was not too far from where I lived at the time in Stone Mountain, Georgia. This one was located like in the shopping center. And I swear to you, I could walk to work, but I actually drove every day. So, it was just, I don't know. I just was lazy. So I drove. So, at this time, there was this young guy. He used to come in, obviously, to my job, and I would see him, very. I wouldn't say like frequently, but I would see him kind of often, not a lot. Um, so I can't remember because guys, this was such a long time ago. I cannot remember if I ever gave him my number. I don't think I did because I wasn't interested in him. So I didn't want to kind of like, lead him on or anything like that. So the car that I was driving at the time, it was like this bright yellow car. So you could, see it. So everybody knew me from my car because it was just very loud. So and I lived in a subdivision, like I said, that was not very far from this Blockbuster. If you were driving down Reed End Road, you could actually see my car from actually one of the main roads. So it wasn't really, I guess, hard to find my house because I never told this guy where I lived. And like I said before, I don't believe I ever gave him my phone number. And back then, guys, there was no cell phone. Yeah, we had the pagers, but I didn't have any of that crap. So I never gave him my house number, at least not that I know of. I don't recall ever giving him my house number. So one day I'm home and I remember I didn't have to work at Blockbuster this particular day. So I was home alone. And at this time I was living in a 2-story house with my mother and my brothers and my stepdad. And everybody was gone. My brothers were in school. And my mom was at work and my stepdad was at work. Okay, so I'm home alone. I'm upstairs in my room, and I remember it was just like probably like around May. So it wasn't like actually hot enough this particular day to like turn on the AC. So my mother, because she knew I was home, she left the windows open downstairs, but at the back of the house. And obviously, the windows in the back are very close to the ground level, so it's just easy. Our, house was not like gated in with a fence or anything, and we had a dog. My mother had a dog at the time, but the dog was upstairs with me. I think in the bed with me because I was sleeping. I wasn't sleeping, I was about to get up. But we were both just like, he was laying in the bed next to me, and I was about to get up because I had to go to work. So, I remember I heard a noise. I was about to get up so I could take a shower. And I remember hearing a noise. And I was just like, what was that? The next thing you know, guys, this shit was so creepy. Excuse my French. I see this same guy standing in my door. Now, ladies, now you know. The first thing was, I was just like, what the bleep? I was floored because I see this guy standing in the doorway on the upstairs level of my house in my room. Yo, did girlfriend get an attitude? I'm like lucky that he didn't have any weapons and that nothing ever happened. I was so angry. It just like, I was boiling. I was just like, steam was probably coming out of my ears, okay? I was like, what the hell are you doing in here? Why are you in my house? Why are you here? I was just screaming to the top of my lungs. I was so angry. I just could not believe it. And I was just screaming and screaming at him. And the guy didn't really say anything, but he kindly left the house. He left my house. I think he got in his car and he drove off. I was so angry. I picked up the phone. I dialed 911. The sheriffs came to my house and I explained to them what happened. And, you know, they really couldn't do anything, but they did tell me that if I saw him in the Blockbuster again, that I need to contact the authorities, let them know, because he did illegally break into my house. I called my mother up and I told my mother what happened. And so I think like after that, she never left the windows open like downstairs ever again. But I was just like, yo, the craziest crap like ever. Like this dude was standing in the bedroom, in my bedroom. Next thing I know, he's just right there. Like, come on, I'm so lucky that nothing happened. Honestly, now you know, ladies, I was just so lucky. But what are some of you guys' crazy stories? Do any of you have any crazy stories? If you have a YouTube channel, if you had like a stalker experience, kind of leave a little comment down below. Or if you make YouTube videos, you know, make a video and, you know, tag me in it or let me know so I can watch it. So I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. I will be doing some more because trust me, I got some crazy stories to tell you guys. So I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Check out the links below I have for some of my favorite charities that you can donate to, or you can always donate to a charity of your choice. Remember that giving is always a good thing that we should be doing, guys. I love you guys so much. Infinite love and gratitude.